Well, welcome to the Cafe. I hope that this message finds you alive, alert, and awake and enthusiastic about life and living. Well, if not, we've got a tip for you. I am Elizabeth, and as always on this Sunday, it is my pleasure, it is my honor to host this show for my posse. That's a group of guides and angels that I work with, and I ask them for a message that will help us to navigate the energy of the upcoming week. And this week, we're talking about how to raise your vibration, how to charge back up, how to focus back on what you want. Uh, Now, I know I'm in the US, and I know all of us that are in the US have been going through a lot of ups and downs, but remember how powerful you are. You have the choice to choose the type of life you live. You truly have that power. And it is through the choices that you make determines how powerful or how effective it is for you. So, what I have is a couple of action steps that I have been using to stay on kill, to stay charged up. Like when you are building muscle, remember it is a ongoing process. It is not something that you do once and are through with it. It is an ongoing process. And and I mentioned in the last video, we mentioned in the last video about asking and seeing and using your power of vision to see that you want. And remember, if it is not quite here yet, there are ways that you can bring it first. So the first way is to choose uh, the type of information that you are receiving. And, if you're asking for peace and you're asking for this and you're asking for that, but you are not spending time listening so that you can hear the direction. Turn off the noise. Turn off the noise. You do not have to give your energy. You do not have to allow your emotions to be yanked around. And so you can't focus on that you want. You have the choice. And you say, well, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Look at your feed. If you are scrolling through, which you probably have to see this video, if you're scrolling through, notice, are you pulling up a lot of positive things that make you happy, that make you peaceful, that make you joyful? Or are you finding a lot of stuff talking about other people's opinion about this and that and worrying and picturing that they don't want, opposed to choosing to picture what you want? So be like the algorithm of the of YouTube, of Facebook, they only show you those things that you choose. And I found that out because going through this election season, we all have had our ups and downs. And of course, you're curious as to what's being said and what's happening, you know. And because I was very curious about what was being said about this or that, I discovered that in my feed, all I was getting was a lot of people arguing, a lot of people sharing negative news. And I had to recognize nobody did it to me. I chose these type of things to uh, to observe, to look at, and because I chose them, just like the universe will do, it will give you more of that you choose. So, if you want to raise your vibration, I would suggest that you choose those things that bring you peace, that bring you joy, that are uplifting. So choose, turn off the noise. Then, if you are unable or you feel you must say something, make sure that you take a minute to breathe and respond. Nobody can make you angry. You choose to get angry. And you have to decide, is it worth giving up that energy and lowering your vibration? Or perhaps you can say, hey, they got a condition, or I agree to disagree and move on. Another one that will help you to charge back up, dancing, putting on some joyful music, anything to lift your spirit, to bring you into the now, to get you back into your body, to stop thinking about the past or trying to worry about the future. Just get into the now, plug in, and you may be surprised as you dance, as you listen to good music. It brings you into the now. Be thankful. Hey, this is the month of November. And during November, I always take time to be thankful, to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because it's harvest time. And I don't know about you, but I have had a magnificent year. Now, there have been some ups and downs and some unexpected turns and twists to this year, but it's been a magnificent year of learning and growing and recognizing how magnificent our Creator is. And then, hey, if you want you to quiet out the outer because you've chose what you're seeing, then you have to work on the inner power. And we all have these little voices in our head that are running around. And one of the ways to quiet the voice is to do toning. Toning is just going on one tone. When you hum, when you pick a tone, or find your heart song, as it used to say, and I'll be doing a video on anyway. Tone. Listen to the tone. Uh, just hum. And while you're humming, you might be surprised that it quiets all of those little thoughts that are running around. And then, in order to raise your vibration, laugh. Spend some time laughing. Turn on a good funny movie that just makes you giggle. I There is a form of yoga called laughing yoga, and during that for laughing yoga, they just say to laugh, to force yourself to laugh for a minute, 60 short seconds. And that can help to raise your vibration. Just why don't you join me? Let's do it for just 5 seconds. Ah, that was just 5 seconds. And you'll notice the longer you force yourself to laugh, and when you take a breath, it's quiet. You've come to peace because your energy, your vibration has been lifted. So, my dears, if you are running around with your tank half full, I would suggest that you turn off the noise, charge back up, recognize all your many, 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 many blessings and name them out loud. um, Name them or write them down so that you can remember, and then hum a little song, dance a little jig, and laugh. And I guarantee you, it's not a hope, it's not a wish, it's not a maybe. I guarantee you that when you finish, you will find that your energy is much more lifted. You are, you're there. So, my dears, I hope that that this message has given you some information some tip that will help you move throughout your week. And want to let you know, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth, and I am an intuitive channel, and I'm also an indigo. And if you're wondering, indigo, what's that mean? What does it have to do with me? Well, I am starting a podcast, and the first edition will be out this week. The first episode will be out this week because it is time. It is time. It is time for all of us that are light workers. Remember, that means working with the light, to take off the veil and to let our light shine. It is that time that you came for. I know it is that time for me. But anyhow, if I can help you in any way, please do get in contact with me. If you are wondering if you're an indigo, check out the description. There is a link to my ebook, that will free ebook, and subscribe, because hey, we're all on this indigo journey, and it is my intention to help you be able to live happy, healthy, and prosperous. Well, I think that's it. May light, love, and plenty, plenty of laughter accompany you on your path. May you have a blessed one. I am Elizabeth, and if my mouse will work again, we will be ending this stream. Oh, okay. Here we go. Have a blessed one, my dears.